Pleasant good morning. Welcome to Transwest Truck, Trailer, RV here in Frederick, Colorado. Today, guys, I want to bring to you one of our luxurious Freightliners. This is our used M2106, 2020 M2106. Like I said, it is used just under 11,000 miles. Today, guys, I'm going to show you this Freightliner Summit hauler conversion and go over some of the features, some of the differences between that and having a one-ton dually, and of course just seeing how beautiful this truck is. Okay, so as a quick glance, it is a white exterior with a black interior. Gonna take a look under the hood. Right now I got the hood open. Guys, you are looking at the Cummins L9 turbocharged straight 6 engine. This engine produces 350 horsepower and about 1,150 pounds-foot of torque. This vehicle also is partnered with the 6-speed Allison automatic transmission with the 3200 TRV. One good thing about Freightliner and the way they design the engines is that everything is clearly labeled. Like the engine up here, you could see the Cummins engine mark up there. You have your power steering fluid, your fuel water separator filter. Down here behind the tires, you guys can see our negative and positive studs. So our batteries are located underneath the back cab. So it's very hard to get to it right now to jumpstart. So they provided you the studs up here to actually jumpstart this truck. Looking at the tires, this bad boy is 255/80 R22.5s. And the thing about Transwest and our Summit haulers, all our Summit haulers come with auto balancers. These are this drum right here. It's like a disc that goes in between the tires, both front and rear. Provides you long-lasting tires. It could go up to 50% longer lasting tires with those auto balancers on there. So this auto balances basically balances itself while driving, and of course you could save a lot of money on the wear and tear on your tires. So you don't have to buy tires, in a hurry. It all depends on how you use that truck. If you're going to use it on a daily basis, or if you're just going to have that truck, for personal use. A lot of people ask that question: to drive one of these bad boys, do you need a CDL? If you're using it for personal use, and again, you could always check with your local DMV in whatever state you guys are in. But if you're using it for personal use, you don't need a CDL to drive this truck. So again, you could always check with your local DMV, let them know you're using that for personal use, not for commercial use, and of course they will advise you accordingly. But to our knowledge so far, personal use, you don't need a CDL for this bad boy. All right, so if you guys are wondering, the stock number on this unit is 5U201556. Just want to give a quick shout out to Nate out of South Carolina or North Carolina. I might be wrong, but let me know if I'm right or wrong. Yeah, he's one of the guys really interested in this truck, so he wanted me to give him a shout out. So yeah, so as we continue, one thing about the hood on most Freightliners is how gentle it closes. So if a strong wind comes and push this hood towards you while working on it, most times it comes back or it just stops right here. So, and it will take its time to go down. Sometimes you will have to give it a little push to lock it in place. Let's take a look at the front of this truck. Our Summit hauler grill was designed and made by the C9 company. Nice chrome grill. Of course, we got a 3-piece bumper. And again, guys, if you guys are involved in any accident or hit an animal or some case, whatever the story may be, if you destroy this side or this side or this side, all you have to do is just replace the part that is damaged. So you don't have to replace the whole bumper. You could just replace the individual, whichever one is damaged. And of course, if you guys are in our area, our parts department are very good at ordering those parts for you, and you could get it delivered at our store or to you in person. So you have that option as well. We got dual horns up here. Those bad boys are really loud. So if you guys are wondering what those two, people are not accustomed to those horns, those are dual air horns. We got our power mirrors. The top ones are powered, the bottom ones are not. Those mirrors are heated mirrors as well, so that just brings a plus to having a big truck like this. We have dual diesel tanks. So this one is located on either side of the truck. So this is the passenger side. This is a 50-gallon tank on this side. And on the other side, when we get back there, it's another 50-gallon tank, of course. You got marker lights, you got lights all over this truck. So when you are driving at night or even in the day, once you start this vehicle, those lights will come on. And just, I mean, for a big truck like that, people need to see you coming. So those marker lights does work pretty good for that. Taking a look at the storage boxes. This one is a little bit different in the design. Whereas we would have no storage box up here, we would just have that rhino lining material on top here and covered. But this one is painted all the way on the top end with two storage boxes, one on either side. All our boxes does come with LED lighting, and they are pretty bright at night. So, and you know, I've never mentioned that before, but these two lower lights down here in silver and look like clear. We have a separate switch inside that will label OPT, which is an optional switch. These will power those lights at night when you're ready to back up into your trailer at night. When you turn that switch on, those lights are pretty bright, and that will give you enough light to see exactly what you're doing in the bed of your truck at night. So I've never mentioned that to you guys in a video before, but I've told customers when they purchase this unit and we go over the whole vehicle, those lights are separate. So when you turn on your main lights, you will not see those lights lighting. So just so you know. Storage boxes, dual storage boxes here. They're all seal tight. So once you close this up, no moisture or liquid will enter those bays, so all your personal items will be protected. And of course, they are all lockable too, so you do have keys to lock those in. So all your personal items will be safe at a truck stop or at home or in the garage, wherever you store your trucks. Of course, those are also watertight as well. Turn it and you could also lock this as well. Dual tires in the back. This is a single axle, and as I told you guys, you do have that disc in between those two tires for your auto balancers in the back end of the truck. A little storage box in the back here. And they are all lockable. We got a little step on either side of the truck, so when you guys ready to hook up your trailer and stuff and you just need a little boost to go up in the back of the truck, you could actually use that step to climb in. Just makes it a little bit easier. It's not bulky. You could actually lift it down and drive with it because it's right, you know, it's protected right here. So if you forget to close it, it's not a big deal. But if you get into a habit of opening it, closing it, then you'll be fine. All right, so looking at the bed of the truck, it does come with a gooseneck hookup. Ball is included. The two metals right behind the gooseneck ball is to tie your chains on. And of course, that little ball right here next to the gooseneck ball is to release that pin, take the gooseneck ball out, and either you could close that pin up or leave it open. It doesn't matter. But that would will remove that gooseneck ball and give you more bedroom in the back of the truck. You got tie downs on all four corners of the truck, so if you do store stuff in here, Those tie down hooks are adjustable, so you could actually adjust it all the way up here to all the way down here. And of course it's on all four corners of the truck. Diamond plate bed. This just allows, you know, for no rust and to just make this truck look pretty awesome, so it avoids scratches and all that stuff when you put in stuff in the bed of the truck. So okay, we got two plugs up here. One is for your 7-pin hookup. You could actually put an adapter in here for a 4-pin hookup, but in our new Freightliners we do have already installed a 4-pin and a 7-pin hookup. So this one is just a 7-pin hookup. We have our Voyager system, which is our camera. One of our cameras are located on the top end of the truck here, just above the Summit Hauler logo. This is the Voyager system camera that included with this truck, but you could add an additional 2 cameras to this slot right here, but this truck could actually hold up to 4 cameras in total. So we already have one hookup. If you hook up one to your trailer, a couple to your truck, it all depends on what you guys decide to do. This is the male end to it. You'll have a female end to the camera. You plug that in, and then of course you could get the feed into the screen we have up front. Underneath here we do have our bumper hitch. It is a 20,000 pound bumper hitch. It does have a 7-pin located underneath here as well to hook up your trailer. And underneath that, behind this, we have our 800 pound counterweight underneath this truck. So if you guys come and look at it in person, we do go over the whole truck with you. Most times the videos don't give you in depth, like in terms of the our DVD player and stuff like that. We don't go in depth with every single menu button and stuff like that. So on delivery, we go over the whole truck with you guys. That would take up to an hour or so, even more, if it takes that much. But on delivery, we go thoroughly throughout the whole truck with you, explain every detail to you. Any questions you have, you need answered, we'll answer it to you on that day. And of course, I have customers calling me any time of day to ask questions about those trucks. So we even could FaceTime if you guys want to do that, because the pandemic, people want to stay 6 feet apart. Some people want to stay 20 feet apart. It's up to you guys, but we find a way to make stuff happen for you guys. So I've had many customers FaceTime me, and we go over in detail those trucks and any questions they have to answer. I will answer it via FaceTime or Zoom, whatever you guys decide to do. We'll make it happen. And again, customers come first, so we make sure that customers are happy with their purchase, and we are here to answer any questions you guys have. Same on the other side, we have storage boxes. As you guys could see, like, you could put tons of tools in here. Tell me which dually has that. You know, you have to add one if you need that. You got everything included in this one. And in this storage box on the driver's side, you do have that air supply in here, so you could get an air hose, put air in your tires, help somebody out with a flat on the side of the road. Like, you could do so much with that. So you have that air compressor here. I'll tell you guys about the batteries located underneath the back cab. This is the battery box right here. We do have a trickle charger here, so if you want to charge your batteries and stuff like that, you can plug this into a 110 connection, and this is our trickle charger for the batteries. Engine block heater. This will always be the silver clip on here. So this is for our engine block heater. And this is our other 50-gallon diesel tank, and this is our DEF tank. As you can see, everything is located right outside, very easy to access. This is a 6-gallon DEF tank right here. All right, so we're going to take a look at the inside. This is where stuff changes, where stuff is very amazing inside. So you're looking at the back seat here. We got a bench seat in the back. This bench seat could actually sit 3 people. And of course, that bench seat, guys, would turn into a bed with this switch right here. We make it very accessible for you. So with this switch right here, you could just turn this to a bed. this bed alone could save you a lot of money in terms of renting a hotel room just for a couple hours. Underneath that bench, you'll see a subwoofer, which of course just give you some bass while playing your music and stuff like that. Tons of leg room, tons of headroom. If you're looking for comfort, this is a truck for you. So let's take a look just at the driver's side before we enter. So the driver's seat does, the two front seat does come with heated and cooling seats and air ride seats as well. So underneath the seat has airbags, and of course this is your switch here to raise the air or lower the air. It all depends on how much air you want inside here. Just below the driver's seat, we have a kill switch. And once you turn this way, this will cut off all power going into that Freightliner. Turn it on, will bring all the power back. And of course, this is your keyhole right here to start the truck, warm it up before you even enter. Very easy to access. So you don't have to get into the vehicle to start the vehicle. You do get two sets of keys. It does come with a little fob here to open and unlock the vehicle. To unlock the vehicle and lock the vehicle, sorry. It doesn't have a trunk, so this is not even necessary right here in this one here. So all you need, you have your lock and unlock switch right here on this remote. So this makes stuff very easy. All right, let's take a look inside. And again, guys, with a truck like this truck is ready to go almost 500,000 miles before any major service. So just imagine which dually could send you 500,000 miles before any major service. So this truck might be a little pricey, but the investment behind this truck is pretty awesome. So if you're looking for long-lasting trucks, something that would, 10 years, all depends on how you drive. If you just use it for personal use, this truck will last you a very, very long time before any major maintenance. All right, so we're just gonna go over what's on the dash here. And again, this is a Transwest design Summit hauler conversion. So this whole design is all done by us. As you guys can see, we got cup holders down here. We got a nice little storage box in here. Coming up, we got two USB ports down here. One of those are for Apple Play. So once you connect that to your phone, Apple or Android, it will show up on your screen. You got your AC controls down here. You got your trailer brake system here for hydraulic and electronic brakes. You have it right here, trailer brake. You do have a trailer air supply switch here as well. So if you do have air supply on your trailer, lines are already run on this truck. All you have to do is connect your glide handles, and of course you have air brakes for your trailer. Up here is your parking brake. This truck is fully air brake, so you have your air parking brake here. Coming down here, it does have an air supply in the rear of the truck. So this will actually allow you to dump the back of the truck to pull into your trailer. So all the air will release in the back, lower the truck, and you could actually back onto your trailer. So you don't have to raise your trailer too high to hook up. So you could release all the air in the back and then back up into your trailer. It's not required for you to drive with this on. This beep you're hearing right now will stay on throughout your driving, and this is annoying. So this is a way of telling you put the air back into the rear of the truck when you're driving. So once you turn that off, all the air will come back into the rear of the truck and raise that trailer with it as well. Rear differential lock. This is your button right here. You could actually lock your rear differential. This is a manual regen button. If you decide, you want to manual regen your button before climbing mountains for all those hot shotters or people that are always on the road with this truck. It does do it manually, but people, of course, who are very good with knowing about DEF and regenning, they know exactly what this button will do. A lot of people would see trailers and trucks pass by and they see those lights blinking. This is a marker light. So once you have this, a lot of truck drivers like to communicate with each other using this marker light, and this actually, you know, say thank you to a driver or, you know, another truck driver if somebody allows him or her to you know, switch lanes or, you know, pass him or stuff like that. So this is a way of just saying thank you with this marker light. Down here, mirror heat, that just shows you the heated mirrors. So once you turn that on, a little orange light will come here. That means those mirrors are being heated. Those red and blue here, I had a customer call me just this morning to ask about those two buttons right here. Those are a pair. So the blue and red, if you turn that to blue, the blue light will turn on. If we could just pan to the rear of the truck here, we got two vents in the back here, one on either side. This is for our rear air. So you could actually turn the cold air on with the blue switch. We're going to come back to the center. We're going to turn it to the center. That turns off the rear air. If you want heat in the back, you put it on the red and the heat will be on. So with this switch right here, it looks like a fan. This is not the engine fan. This is actually the fan for the rear AC. So right down here is a low. In the center will be a medium speed, and all the way up will be the high speed. So you guys have that idea, right? Okay, so these two work together as a pair. More USB ports here. You got a 1 amp and a 2.1 amp 5 volt USB port, so you could charge your phones here. You got another cup holder down here, which is pretty cool for your passenger if you don't want to, if you have more liquids driving with. You have tons of cup holders all around. Okay, so right now we're looking at the power windows here. So the driver could control all 4 windows. And the back windows. I did tell you guys about the light in the back of the two bottom lights. This is that optional button right here. If you switch that on, it will turn on those 2 bright lights, LED lights in the back, which that will just bright that cab up, light up that cab up in the night and gives you tons of light to hook up to your trailer. And you could actually turn that off when you drive. And what's a luxury truck without cruise control? This is your cruise control buttons right here. That's to turn the cruise control on, and of course this is to set it, and of course this is to adjust it right here. So I'm going to turn that off. I don't need it right now. This is your Allison 6-speed automatic transmission right here. So again, I've had calls because we didn't go over the whole truck with that particular individual or individuals when we sold the truck to them. Sometimes we do a lot of deliveries out of state, so we're not there to show the customer how everything works. So again, we do video calls, like I said, via FaceTime, FaceTime, Facebook, you name it, Zoom. We'll call you and we'll meet one-on-one via video and kind of show you guys everything. But with these videos, we try to do the basics, try to show people how to work stuff. So with this Allison transmission right here, foot on the brake, the R is for reverse, N is for neutral, and D is for drive. That's the 3 things you need to worry about. Once you put that in drive, you need to push down on your air brake, and of course this truck is ready to go. Sorry about that, cameraman. I had brake in there right there. So to put this vehicle back in park, you pull that air brake, you press that neutral button. Something to be aware of, I hope this truck does have it. So you have that drive here, and then you hear this. So once the vehicle is in gear and the parking brake is released, if you try to open this door while this vehicle is ready to move, you will get this alarm every single time. So this is a nice safety feature to have on this truck. So if you ever hear that while driving, just know somebody has opened the door. So be careful with that. You don't want anybody falling out of this truck while you're driving. You have a plus and minus sign here. If you hold these two down together, that will show you your all level, right? So your all life is 97%. Filters are all okay. You press it down again together. Transmission health is okay. Press it down again. There is no codes on this vehicle. So this vehicle is all serviced and you have to worry about anything. Press it again, will send you back to all your gears. So it'll be back in neutral where you left it. Right underneath here, sometimes on certain trucks we'll have our engine brake somewhere up here or down here, all depending on how the design is laid out. On a lot of our new trucks, we kind of switch things around to make it look different. But our engine brake is located on this truck right underneath the steering wheel. So with the engine brake, if you put it down, we got two settings, high and low. So if you bring it down, it's on the low setting. So with that engine brake, it will allow 3 cylinders to slow you down, and of course it will save you a lot of wear and tear on your brake pads. So if you use that getting off freeways or trying to slow down in front of vehicles in front of you, you could actually use that and it will actually really slow you down. If you put it on the high setting, which is all the way up, this is actually going to trigger all 6 cylinders to allow you to stop. So the pressure, stopping will be way more, and of course it will stop you very quickly. So I've had customers go on test drives with me, and we will go, get off the freeway, especially on a snowy day like today. We'll go off the freeway, put that engine brake on, and that will actually slow us down pretty good. We wouldn't have to even use the brake in our brakes. Right here, I did tell you guys to have the air ride seats. It's a little squeaky right now, but yeah, this is what the air ride seats does. This is raising me up, this is bringing me all the way down. So it all depends on your preference. You could actually adjust to your height and comfort. In the handles of this one, it does come with the heated and cooling seats. So H is heated and C is cooling. So bring it down to C. You'll actually feel the machine, a lot of vibration happening right now. Very light, so you know that the compressor is working. And if you turn that off in the center and you put it on heat, then the heat will come on. The plus and minus here is for your lumbar system on the seat. So minus will of course release most of that comfort, and then the plus is to add. All right, so you do have a tilt system down here. So just before the brakes, the pedal brake, you have a tilt here, so you could actually switch whatever you want to have your steering wheel, however you want to have it. So this allows you to do that with you pushing down on that. Brake, gas. We got a lot of safety stuff on here, like we got a fire extinguisher included in all our Freightliners, and of course you got those triangles for when you're on the side of the road or something like that. Those caution triangles, we have that as well. This is our Voyager system. You do have that backup camera on there right now, so you could actually see how white our roads are right now. We did have snow yesterday, so you can see the snow on the ground. And of course you could actually see the whole trailers, the whole back end. So when you decide to put a trailer on there and the trailer is a little higher, you could actually adjust the camera in the back here. So it's adjustable, so it's pretty awesome. If you do have more cameras added onto this vehicle, all you got to do is select, and you could toggle between each camera individually. So right now we're on camera 2. We don't have a camera 2, but camera 3, camera 4. So then once you pass camera 4, that's where you're going to start splitting the screen. So we're going to start with 2 cameras. So once you press select again, you're going to have 1 and 2 camera. If you press it again, you're going to have 3 cameras, 1, 2, and 3. Number 1 camera is your default camera. So this will always be your first camera, like it says itself, camera 1. So this will be your default camera. And if you press it one more time, you will get all 4 cameras on here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 if you do decide to put 4 cameras on there. If you toggle back again, you're going to start back with camera 1, and then camera 2, camera 3, camera 4, and then you're going to start splitting your screen. At night, if this is bothering you, too much light, you don't really want to see the back of your trailer or any of your cameras, you could turn the whole screen off to avoid any bright lights coming in. So this is it's only for you if you decide to do that. Right next to it here, you got your level for your air horn. So this, if you want to pull that down, this will actually people will hear you coming. So if you press that down, this is for your air horn. Right next to it here, we got our microphone for our Bluetooth and Android. So this will, you could actually adjust the mic. You know, if you're a short person, you could actually bring it down. You know, if you're a taller person with your air ride seats up, you could actually leave it, you know, level with your mouth. This is your regular horn right here on the steering wheel. On the driver door, he has his own. Each door has their own power window. But on the driver door has another power window as well. If he doesn't want to go here, he could use his power windows right here. Power locks is also located right here as well, and of course up here. And of course your power mirrors is located for your driver, of course, left and right, and you could actually adjust those mirrors as you guys could see right now. You can see all the way down, or you could bring it all the way up. So it all depends on what you want to do. This is how you adjust it. All right. Your lights located on the left side right here. All your light switches here to turn them on and turn them off. DVD player. We got a DVD screen right up here. Nice and large screen. You add your DVD into your Kenwood system right here, and everything will play up here. You could close that up. We had a little call this morning as well. They also wanted to know how you put the DVD inside. We have your eject button located down on the right side of this deck. You press that. You press that, and you do have your this eject right here, and that would only eject the CD. If you press that again, it will close it. You press it one more time, and you press open. This will actually open the whole screen, and then you could actually see your SD card and your CD player. I heard we have a question.
We want to know what is the length of the back of the truck.
Okay, so you wanted to know the actual length. What I would do, I would actually take a measuring tape off my head. I'm sorry, but I'll be able to get that answer for you and put it in the comments below, both on YouTube and Facebook. So look out for that in a few minutes after this video. I will actually measure it for you and actually tell you the length, all right? I should know that off my head, but this is one of those days, guys. I'm sorry. So I will get that answer for you and put it in the comments below. Okay, where are we at? So up here, we got some storage boxes up here. One large one here and a small one down here. You can put your phone, your wallets, whatever you guys decide to put in here. It will actually store it and actually avoid it from falling. This little platform right here will stop anything from coming out of this. Underneath here, you got your lights. And of course, for nighttime, we got those red lights, which actually helps with your eyes at night. This will be actually pretty bright at night, but it will, you know, you could still actually read and under those lights. It's pretty nice at night. So you have those red lights here, and you do have it in the back as well too. So you have those lights in the back here as well. So for your passengers, you could actually turn those lights on and you can still read. It all depends on which one you want to use, but at night the red ones are the ones to use, so it wouldn't hurt your eyes. Pretty much kind of going over most things up here. Like I said, guys, on purchase of any of our Freightliners or any of our vehicles, we go over the whole vehicle with you guys on the day of purchase. Sometimes it could take an hour, sometimes it could take more. We try to go over it when you come on test drive. If we don't have time to do that on the day of delivery, we do go over that with you as well. If in case we are delivering it to you and those videos don't have the answers you want or the questions you have on those trucks, we have our personal numbers we give you guys. when you do purchase from us, and then we'll go over everything with you via FaceTime, Zoom, WhatsApp, whatever way we could communicate, via video or even via call. We could go over everything with you. I've done that a million times with my customers. A lot of them will vouch for that. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to give us a call. I'm always on the clock, no matter if I'm home. My number for my office is 303-684-3412, or you could call me on my cell at 661-755-4344, or you could email me at marlon.bledman@transwest.com, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions, and would love to earn your business. And again, guys, this is our used 2020 M2-106 Summit Hauler conversion here at Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. Thank you very much, and see you guys back here on Friday. Thank you.